Hey, listen, I've been having way too much fun with this tool. I played WWE 2K19 every way you can, but this just made it feel like a brand new game. This is Director's Cut, the first real-time camera mod for WWE 2K19. It gives you full control of your in-game cameras. Zoom, tilt, pan. You can switch angles mid-match. You're not just playing anymore, you're producing. So who is it for? If you want to watch the action like it's a pay-per-view, or play from a new angle every time, or you're the type that just wants to hit a finisher and cut to the crowd losing their minds, this is made for you. You get 6 built-in presets right out the gate. You get Hardcam, you get ramp, Ringside, Titantron overhead, and you get that throwback, Here Comes the Pain. Each one is mapped to number keys, 1 through 6. You tap and you switch just like that. But here's the real power. You can make your own camera angles. You can build your dream camera angle with live sliders for zoom, for angle, for height, for tilt. And then you can save it, assign it to a key, and then you can switch to it anytime. Whether you want a low angle finisher shot or full broadcast view like your Ringside at Backlash 03, you're the one calling the shots. And Director's Cut remembers. When you open up your app, you set your camera once and that view sticks across the matches and modes. There's no resetting, there's no reloading. Even when you close the app and open it back, it remembers. Just pure consistent control. Every time you boot up 2K19 and Director's Cut, your style is already locked in. I know 2K added some new camera angles in 2K24 and 25, and that's cute. But can you really build your own? Can you switch them live and assign them to hotkeys? No. Director's Cut puts you in the producer's chair. It truly, really does. This ain't some passive option in the settings menu. This is real-time director's deck for the most slept-on wrestling game ever. All right, enough talking. Let me load up 2K19 to show you this thing in action. So let's take a look. All right. So we don't start this match. We end it straight to the action. We got Seth Rollins against Aleister Black. Jesus Christ. But yeah, we got the match. We have all of these are mods. Everything that you see here is modded, from the characters to the referee to the arena to the graphics, even down to the reshade. I do have reshade installed because, you know, this game does look kind of pale without reshade. As you can see, this is with reshade off. This is with it on. With it off and with it on. So we're gonna keep it on. But if you do like any of these mods, go to the Modding Militia Discord. All of these mods are free. I'll put the link on the description below. And yeah, join the Discord. But enough of that. Let's go to Director's Cut. We're gonna open up Director's Cut. And once you open up Director's Cut, we're greeted with 3 different sections. You got camera presets, camera controls, and keyboard shortcuts. We're gonna do camera presets first. We have Here Comes the Pain, which is your number 1, and 6 of these presets already installed in Director's Cut as soon as you open it. And you press number 1, Here Comes the Pain, it takes you to a Here Comes the Pain style camera angle. As you can see, it says so a Here Comes the Pain camera angle. And then if you want overhead, we have overhead. Then we have cinematic close-up. I like using cinematic close-up because it gets you a little bit closer to the action. I like playing in this camera angle, to be quite honest. Like a mix between you're in the ring and in the crowd. It's actually pretty cool. It's almost like a Tekken vibe. You also take you right back to normal 2K19 camera angle, which is pretty cool, but you know, I'm sick of it. I've used this camera angle for about 6-7 years. We also have arena shot, which gives you almost like a drone type of flyover, which is actually pretty cool. I don't think it made 2K25 out of that. And then we have crowd shot. So as soon as this move is done, they're gonna pan straight to the crowd. And if you want, we can go right back to Here Comes the Pain. Now, all of these are tied to hotkeys, numbers 1 through 6. So you just tap 1 through 6, and it takes you straight to your camera angle. Another cool feature that this has is camera controls. So say, for example, you like the Here Comes the Pain camera angle, you can go to Here Comes the Pain, select Here Comes the Pain. And let's just say I want to zoom out a little bit. I want to see the stage. Zoom out, and you can still play in this camera now. Now let's just say I want to tweak this up a little bit. Let's bring this camera up. Bring this camera up. Let me bring that height down. And a little bit. Now let's just say I like this camera angle. I want to play in this camera angle, or I just want to keep this shot. I like this angle. If you want, just press Save Custom Preset. Let's save it as far. So I saved that preset under Here Comes the Pain far. So if I want that preset to show up under these buttons, I can replace any of these preset buttons with the new one that I just created, my custom one. So I've just clicked Manage Custom Assignments. I'm going to swap normal with my new Here Comes the Pain far. So for example, if I go cinematic close-up, you see that new Here Comes the Pain far that I just created? I go straight to it. And essentially you can replace all of these preset buttons with your own custom presets. Or if you want, you could just replace all of these buttons with Here Comes the Pain far or whatever. But essentially you can create your own camera angle. You can zoom out, zoom in as much as you want. And you can save as many as you want. Let's just say if I want to go back, save preset, far. Then Manage button assignments, then it change Here Comes the Pain to far. I'm gonna go a cinematic close-up. I'm gonna go to that new camera angle that I just created called far. Now I can essentially create any camera angle and play in any camera angle you want. Also, you could also put this window on another screen if you have two screens, and you could be the director. You could direct the whole entire match. And this was perfect. And that's it for my tutorial. It's like I scripted this. That's gonna wrap this one up. If you're into mods, tutorials, or just want to make WWE 2K19 feel brand new again, make sure you hit subscribe and tap that bell so you don't miss the next drop. Big shout out to the creators behind the scenes: LXYZ, Chicago Made, Legend, The Chris, Unsocial Ace DX, Outlaw Mods, Ruthless Aggression 02, and so many others putting in work. You're the reason this game is still alive, still fun, and most importantly, still free for everybody. Appreciate every one of you for keeping this community going. I'm 2K Live. I'll see you when the bell rings.